Hello? Um, so, yeah, Comcast told us that the internet might be a little squiffy today, and I thought they were done with that part, so it would be okay to stream, and, maybe I was incorrect about that. But, I don't know. I'd like to try. I'd like to try to do this because it's the only thing that it's not the only thing, but it is a thing that is making me happy. It is requiring all of my attention to do, which makes the time pass because like even with reading manga and stuff, I like it takes a little while to load. I get distracted. I hair off in some other direction and like it just feels so I don't know, like adrift. And this doesn't feel adrift. And so like even though I knew I should have said I meant to, but then like Foxy freaked me out and I forgot. But um like I should have said already that like Comcast told me that the internet was going to be potentially a little spotty today. Um and the last time they said that, I was like I can't deal with that. I'll just skip the stream because it seemed like it would be more stressful. But um, this is like the thing that I'm using to like, you know, help pass time in a pleasant way with with y'all. And so I didn't want to just skip it because I thought that the internet might be spotty. So um, I'm gonna keep going and hopefully it doesn't happen again. And if it does, I'll reassess at that point. I just, I'm like, reassess is good. Yeah, I mean, I'm just like, this has been a little bit more stressful than I was hoping for because Foxy went after that hippie tea and then I'm like I don't got people overstepping hard enough on Twitter. They gotta follow me to Twitch. God. Like, why did I block you on Twitter? Like, 95% you said some shit to me that I didn't fucking like. That's why. The end. I mean, and that's the kind of thing when it's like any. Because I'm just like, do you not understand what it means when it's this many fucking people? I don't know who you are. I have to make snap ass decisions if I don't know you from some other way, if it's the first time I've interacted with you or something. Like, I don't know. And like, there have been times in the past where I've tried to be really patient with people. I've tried to give people space. I have tried to educate people and bring them along. And like, number one, no, almost no good responses from that. And number two, I'm just like, I don't have space for that anymore. Like, Jesus. I just don't like. I don't understand what people think they're doing when they do that. Or it's just like, if you want to have a relationship with me, then like you should like I don't know, be nice and like I don't know. I mean, like, I can't promise a relationship to everybody. I'm fucking one person, you know, and like there's only so much I have. It's this like eternal problem because people who are stepping over the line never think that that's what they're doing, and when you like absolutely fucking break and just say like people must not treat me this way anymore. I am losing it. Then a whole bunch of nice people are like, was it me? And like, no, it's never the people who think that it was them. It's always these other fucking people who are like, I've never done anything wrong in my life. How could you not want me to come up to you and have the first thing I say to you to be some kind of damn insult because I think we're like buddies and I want to talk to you like in a weird, ironically insulting way? Like, bitch, I don't know you. It's just insulting. But I'll tell you one thing, I 100% do not unblock people who ask me to. Jincy, hi. Blocking is healthy. I'm petty. I block for any reason. I get to set boundaries around who gets my time or focus IRL, so of course I will apply it online. Anyone who's petty about blocking is just mad because they don't get to act like asses. Speaking of blocking, do you mean the game? The guy who messaged me on a dating site years ago popped up again. Ugh. I don't know. I just like in offline life, I just, you know, sometimes you get to a point with people where you're like, do you understand that I need to want to continue this? Right? Like, that I have to be getting something out of this also. Or there's no point to it. Right? Like, you get that. Right? Like, you don't just get to like, it's not like, no, a relationship is not a fucking eternal blood pact that you sign with someone and can never alter. It is a negotiation on a constant basis, and it is how you treat each other in your actions all the time going forward and in the past. And it is like, it is action. And like, I just, you know, like, yeah, I agreed to be friends with you back when that felt good. And now it doesn't. And you need me to agree for this to continue. Do you understand that? And like, no. Ugh, that's gross, lol sob. I just like, honestly, I used to have this massive problem with chasers, and like, the only thing that stopped it was getting married. And like, that should not be the way that it is, because it's just like, that's nasty. And like, what makes it chasing, right, is because, you know, there's been finished loading, baby. We need to defeat them. You know something about this? Oh, come on, Hermes, we just made up! Oh! I mean, I don't know. There's some people who are just like, can't let it go. You know, and I don't know. I'm like, I feel like there was something I was gonna say, but now I don't know what it is. Oh, I do remember now. Where are we? Oh, for fuck's sake, get off! I can't see anything! This stage is wild. Jotaro, where did you go? They down here? Where the fuck did they go? Where are they? Oh, there they are. God damn it, Hermes! That sucks. Dual combo time, come on. How do we deal with people we don't like? We start by punching them. I love Jolene's yada yada. I guess I was gonna say about like, oh, fuck you! Did I die again? This is confusing. It's not quite identical, although it's a little hard to tell. Oh, really? Did I just Stone Ocean myself to death? Come on! Well, she's done. Yare yare da wa. Oops, sorry, Jotaro. There we go. Narc Anastasia would be an excellent performance name for a cop. It is fashion. Well, how did he get down there? Got him! Give me a break. Good grief. They're both close-range power types? I mean, I guess I was gonna say something about chasers, but I just feel exhausted and not really, like, ready to get... I'm not really willing to get into it, but I will say that, like... There's been an amount of, like... I don't know... sort of pushback on, like, a lot, like, there are, like, push-pull conversations within fat activism about chasers and fat fetishes and stuff like that, and, like, it's a really delicate topic, but I will say that for me, like, the disrespect that I experienced from people was not pleasing to me. Where I felt like, you know, you think I'm cute, you want to take me out? Fucking take me out like you would a thin girl. Treat me like you would a thin girl. Don't just drop a fucking link to fat bottom girls in my fucking replies and expect that to do something. I'm Wavy. Hi! Welcome! Because, like, obviously I don't think there's anything wrong with people being attracted to fat people. I don't think there's anything wrong with people being primarily attracted to fat people. I think there's something wrong when they use that attraction in abusive ways, because fat women especially are, like, fat feminine people are treated really badly, and, like, an amount of that has to do with, like, well, how can you couldn't do any better, right? Or, like, having this class of people who are classed as, like, free, like, the free space in abuse bingo, right? Like, it's just a bingo, a free space to like, who it is chill to abuse, and you'll get away with it, and no one will care, because even your friends will tell you you can't do any better. So, like, that's where it's a problem. Because the power dynamic is a problem. And that people, my interactions with that community have not been positive. Because it has been a lot of, like, disrespect. And I'm just like, if you're so attracted to us, then you can respect us. How you would treat, like, you think that you would treat, like, a fucking princess, like, treatment for a thin girl that you were, like, really hot and into, and if you do that for the fat girls that you were really hot and into, well, then you're not a chaser. You're simply a person who's attracted to fat people. And that's fine. But it's the disrespect, the treating someone like they, you know, can't do any better, that's where it's fucked up and bullshit. JoJo'lity acquired. String, is my soul controlling this? I'll catch you in 3D. A Mobius strip. Alright. Jotaro got a level. Very nice. Other people got levels. I love it. trust went up. It's a power trip then? I mean, I don't know if it's a power trip so much as like, we're in a culture that teaches men to treat sex like a thing they have to trick, like straight men, like sex is a thing they have to trick straight women out of. And like that sets everyone up for a bad experience. And like I think that like, you know, it's not like there's not stigma against like, men who date fat chicks. There is. It's definitely not the same level of stigma that like fat girls actually experience themselves, but a lot of them don't deal with it well. And it goes kind of fucking rancid and they end up taking it out on you. Like they're like it's like dating someone who's fucking closeted almost, where it's just like, you don't want to be seen with me. You don't want to admit that you like me. Maybe you're like ashamed of the fact that you like me, and like that is fucked up. Because like also everyone that you know tells you that you can't do any better. So if the situation is abusive, where are you supposed to go for help? And it's just like, no, like your partner should be proud to be with you. Like everyone deserves that. You should be with someone who you can't do without, someone who is proud of you, who like treats you like you are something precious. And like I have not experienced that kind of treatment from coming from men who self-identify as fat fetishists at all. And it's just like, well, why would I be into this if a thin girl wouldn't do it for you either? And it's like, the thing about kink is like you need to work up to that, man. Like you need to work up to stuff because there has to be trust. And if there's not, and someone just presents you immediately like, here's, because the basically the way that it works is like, I'm just, before I was married, I was just being fat and putting fat ass pictures online, and like it was just a non-stop barrage of men being like, I would like to do extreme sexual act to you as their opener, okay? And so like the part for thin girls where it starts off nice and gets ugly, we just skip that part. It just goes straight to nasty. And that's where it's a problem. Oh my god, my ex acted like that. I hated it. If I had known I was aromantic, I would have stopped trying and lived a happier life. Like, the dude wouldn't even hold hands at the bus stop. Yeah, that fucking sucks. And I have, like, there's a few people in my past where I'm just like, I don't even know if I can say I was dating that person. Because they certainly didn't act like it unless we were alone. And didn't want to, like, admit to it. And I mean, it's just, like, soul crushing to have that happen over and over and over again. And like that's the part that's the problem. The part where like the fact that it will upset and hurt the feelings of your girlfriend is not more important to you than what your bros think, which is a whole madness problem in general. Because like men are really mean to each other, and it sucks. And I wish they weren't, because it looks really upsetting and isolating. Oog. Ah. Now then. He seems strangely confident. He looks completely different, and much younger, but this is my Otosan, my father. Like, he's got that scowl and dismissive attitude going, so it's definitely Dad. Jotaro's face is stuck in eternal scowl mode. Jotaro, I feel like the kind of like eternal kind of like face that like Kiryu makes is a real Jotaro face. It's just kind of, his just face is a little stuck on scowl. He remembered Jesus' holy corpse. Oh my god, they both look like that. Yeah! Araki has said that since, Stardust Crusaders, all of the main JoJo's, of which Jolene is one, are kind of modeled on Jotaro to start with, and then he starts, like, changing things from there. Ugh, what did I just do? What happened to me? Oh my god. I just like I'm still reading Steel Ball Run. I'm in chapter 41. Johnny has gotten Jesus's backbone, and Dio has one of Jesus's mummy eyes, which is bad. It is an interesting approach to character design. Also, like, they're kind of all supposed to be related, so it makes a lot of sense. And Jotaro is really popular, so... You're back? Both of you? Oh, thank you. Hydration check. No, it's better to drink more water when you're feeling congested, but it's just... I don't know, it's hard to drink water. Why are you asking me that, Emporio? What the hell is he talking about? Hmm? Who are you? Why are you standing so close to Jolene? This is my father. You know, when he was 17. Anastasia's like, what a nightmare! Hermes is like, whatever. What did you just say? Jolene, are you serious? I had no idea the time travel stuff happened so soon in this story. It doesn't. It's just in this game. They break off a different... I mean, they travel forward in time with the different generations, but... Where they got the inspiration for the outfits. I mean, like, Araki gets his inspiration for outfits and poses, like, straight up from, like, avant-garde fashion, like, spreads. Like, this man is, like, he is on it. Like, he has done many collaborations. He did 2 collaborations with Gucci, several other fashion brands in Japan. Like, you can buy an amount of JoJo fashion, and and a lot of it is very, very, very expensive because it's like fucking Gucci and shit. Have you lost it? Are you being affected by some stand? That was you until a few minutes ago. Randomly, Araki shares a birthday with Prince. That's amazing. I bet he's very pleased by that. It seems like the kind of thing that he would like.
違うわ。自分でもぶっ飛んでるって思うけど、ジョースターの血が感じるの。
I know it seems hard to believe, but I sense the Joestar blood in him.
この人は空城丈太郎。私の父さんよ。
This man is Jotaro Kujo, my father.
僕は丈太郎さんを見たことがある。
I've met Jotaro.
この人には確かに丈太郎さんの面影があるよ。
I was very into Tokyo street fashion about 10 years ago, but nowadays it's so disappointing. What's disappointing about it? They definitely look alike.
確かに俺は空城だが、娘だと。
I am Jotaro Kujo, but daughter?
やれやれ。しかし、たまげるのは後回しにするとして。
Good grief. I guess I'll save my surprise for later. Yeah, these are their jail clothes. It's like jail but fashion. If we look at I believe if we look at their stats, it will tell us what their blood types are. Hey, Gigi. What is it?
No.
Huh?
また頼むぜ。
I got another favor to ask.
またって、また説明するのか？わしが？
Don't tell me you want me to explain again.
亀から人が出てきたぞ。
Hey, someone just came out of the turtle!
その手のセリフはもう聞き飽きたぜ。
I'm sick and tired of hearing that line.
そのジジイについていきな。
Just follow the old man.
人使いが荒すぎるぞ、まったく。俺、もう少し近寄ってくれんかね。
What does he think I am? His personal servant? Sheesh. Hey, you. Come a bit closer, will you? But what about the turtle's feelings? Well, the turtle is Polnareff now. So I don't know if they're gonna have him talk.
Oi, おめえも入りな。
Polnareff is a turtle? Yes. At the end of Golden Wind, because of reasons, Polnareff is turned into a turtle that has a TARDIS for a shell. His stand gets a stand, and then he sort of dies, but then he gets better and is a turtle. Narancia is Trish. yeah, a lot of stuff happens. King Crimson, it's a lot. It's a good season though. I like that season a lot. Does Kakyoin become a cockatoo? Kakyoin dies. He dies at the end of Stardust Crusaders. Dio kills him. Almost everybody dies in Stardust Crusaders except Jotaro and Joseph. And then Joseph almost dies, but like because Dio stole all his blood to power himself up. That's when he gets the green lipstick and he's like and he goes around and he's like Zawardo like over and over and over again, Zawardo. And then he throws a steamroller at Jotaro. And he's like a bunch of knives, and he's like, "You're super dead now." And Jotaro's like, "Yeah." Rero in peace. Yeah. Iggy dies. Avdol dies. Yeah, Polnareff does not die. He spends like a lot of time. Apparently, Polnareff was not going to be in the story again, but apparently a lot of people wrote letters to Araki wanting to know what happened to Polnareff, what was he doing, was he still alive, is he coming back? And so, he did came back. Is Dio named after Ronnie James Dio? He absolutely is, yes. Yes, he absolutely is. Zeppeli is Led Zeppelin. They also fight Buford and Tarkus, who I think are like prog rock guys. There's a whole section where they fight like all the named members of Led Zeppelin, like Page and Plant. And then yeah, because I was like watching a thing and they were like, and in season 3 they get stands and then they have the names of bands and stuff, and I'm like, no, that was there in the beginning. That's been there the whole time. The pizza dude with the hair rolls shares my blood type. My partner Wrigley comes home from work hoarse after singing Dio in the car. Well, I mean, it makes sense that Dio would be one of the most important characters in the game because Dio, as a musician, fucking ruled and was amazing and invented the devil horns. Like, you can't take anything away from Dio. Like, come on, Dio whips. Giorno, I thought you probably meant Giorno because of the hair rolls comment. But yeah, like Ronnie James Dio fucking ruled. He was amazing. He made wizard music about like cool wizard shit and was just like a weird guy making weird D&D wizard metal, and I love that. Oh my god. It can't be true. No way! I love the sound of that wizard metal. Oh yeah! Uh-oh. That's bad. Y'all, okay, first of all, number one, I just need to tell y'all that, okay, I am up to chapter 41 in Steel Ball Run. Gyro Zeppeli has an Italian man, okay, who has worked for the Vatican in his job duties as an executioner for the kingdom of Naples, I guess. It is 1900 in this story, roughly. And so they've been told that they have the mummy body parts of the year 1900 and like, I don't know, 2 or some shit. And they were told that this body was 1900 years old. And this is an Italian man who has worked for the Vatican. Do you understand how long it took this man to realize it was probably Jesus? Giving them magic powers? It so long. And when he realized it, they put all these go 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 like menace things like, oh shit, not Jesus. And then Araki immediately switches to Gyro being like, I've made up a song, Johnny, do you want to hear it? And Johnny's like, what? And he's like, I'm only gonna sing it once, but it's really good. And I made up the lyrics and the song myself. And I'm like, okay. And there you go. And he's like, pizza, pizza, mozzarella, rella, rella. I don't know what the tune's supposed to be, but it's pizza, pizza, mozzarella, rella, 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 rella. And he was like, and then there's another verse, and it's Gorgonzola, Zola, 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 Zola. That is my song about cheese. And then Johnny's like, wow, that's a really good song. I feel like that could take Europe by storm. And Gyro was like, I know, right? And then they just wander around singing the cheese song. And then Johnny says, we should be in a band. And then a barn attacks them. And that's JoJo. Oh, this guy. No, weather forecast, I love you though. I thought you died in the battle against Poochie.
ジョリーン、君には悪いが、ここで消えてもらう。
I remember what you said yesterday about JoJo's being so absurd that nobody believes what you say about it, even if it's the gospel truth. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's just like, if you just tell people Dio was a dinosaur, and then he turned into a teal blue dinosaur and said Dio, 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 Dio all over the dinosaur, and then he got one of Jesus's eyes and Gyro got the other one. The eye says Turbo on it, and it gave Dio permanent dinosaur powers because he didn't have a permanent dinosaur stand before that. That was the stand of some other motherfucker called Dr. Ferdinand, who turned everybody into dinosaurs. Why was Dio a dinosaur? Dr. Ferdinand turned Dio into a dinosaur and made him the king dinosaur controller, and then had Dio turn everyone else into a dinosaur in order to chase down Johnny and Gyro, who are going after, at that point, the second... Ooh, I don't like that. Let me just take a sip. No, he's not a vampire in this. Dio's not a vampire at all. It's an alternate timeline. So Dio is a jockey who has this... I am so mad about hiccups. Dio is like a jockey, and he has this, like, absolutely wretched backstory. That is, like, genuinely upsetting. And then, like, he wants to win the Steel Ball Run because anyone who wins it gets, like, a God's own butt ton of money and gets to be, like, famous and shit. And, like, Dio's whole thing is that he's, like, a great jockey. But he also still wants to be very powerful and have the power to to crush people. Especially the people who hurt his mom. So he's just like, he's basically like how Dio was before he got the stone mask in Phantom Blood. Like a butthole. A really smart, devious, jackass butthole. But not superpowers. And then he falls off his horse, gets really hurt. Johnny's like, oh God, are you okay, Dio? And Dio's like, fuck off! And so Johnny's like, he's okay. And then they ride away. And then Dio lays down in some dinosaur bones. And then the next time they see him, he is in the process of turning into a dinosaur. And that takes a while and is extremely fun to read. Because Johnny, like, watches him eat rocks. And he says that's part of his health method. But yeah, at the end, I was just like, oh my God, Dio's got a stand. And the stand is, he's a dinosaur. But, like, no, that's not it. Dr. Ferdinand had the dinosaur stand. But then they defeated Dr. Ferdinand, but because Dio stole the left eye of Jesus. God, this is frustrating. Because Dio stole the left eye of Jesus, that means that now he gets to have a dinosaur stand. I thought he was gonna get God's butt with all the other body parts floating around. It might as well be. I'm kind of mad that I can't be watching Stardust Crusaders right now and appreciating both it and your stream fully. Oh, I feel that feeling though, cause like JoJo. I mean, it kind of seems like maybe Araki saw Jurassic Park at some point and was really interested in the part where the kids are trapped in the kitchen with the raptors, which is legitimately fucking scary. That scared the shit out of me when I was a kid. God's butt, you're imagining a stand with like twerking. I mean, I would not imagine a stand with like any kind of booty related dancing. I would assume that the stand would do something gross with the butt. And let's just leave it there. There's some stuff that I'm like, when they animate this, it is gonna be nasty. Nasty. Like the part where, like, I really would like, I mean, I don't know if they're gonna be able to animate this part, but I hope they can. Like, it's gonna be expensive because the horse race animations are horses are difficult, with animation. And, if you don't understand why, the reason why is, like, anything with more joints, the more joints a thing has, the harder it is to draw in poses. And also, like, I don't know, it's like, horses running is a little difficult. I mean, we really didn't even know until we had, like, photography to that how like horses actually did run, like, you know, in the way that you would need to do that for animation. It's just difficult. I'm sorry, Jolene, but you need to die. I'm just like, I don't have the hiccups because I don't get the hiccups, so I just simply do not have the hiccups. I refuse. I will not acknowledge this, so it's gonna have to go away. Fuck it.
呪われた人生に関わったことが君の不幸だ。
You should never have gotten involved in my cursed life.
まずい。あれは悪魔の虹。ヘビーウェザーだわ。
I am manifesting lack of hiccups. Like, it's like upsetting on a day when I'm having, where's my inhaler? When I'm having like breathing problems. Cord out. It's like more upsetting when I'm already struggling a little bit. And the stress, I think, makes it worse. Like, getting stressed out about it makes it worse. So, I'm just like, no, I'm not hiccuping. Why would you say that? That's not happening. At all. I refuse. And it's not like a fucking contagious, deadly illness, so if I just want to decide I don't have hiccups, I guess I will. Oh, man. Oh, God. I was trying to put some Vicks Vapor Rub on my chest, and then I got it on this tank top. Lord, why? I don't know. Should I spot this damn thing? I'm just gonna wipe it off and give it to Jesus, because who gives a shit? You have his tank top, Jesus. I don't even fucking care. Alright. Y'all are really into this butt stand. A big butt coming out of the clouds. Or a Monty Python butt with a trumpet who can distort reality or blast things down. I'm really sorry, y'all. The breathing is like some shit today. Oh no, that's the Devil's Rainbow. It's heavy weather.
おい、さっきの二人と同じだ。奴はお前を始末しようとしている。
Listen up. It's the same as... Oh, thank you. I'm wavy. Oh, it's the same as what happened to those two. He's trying to take you out.
わかってるわ。信じたくないけど、どうやらそのようね。
I know. I don't want to believe it, but it certainly seems that way. God. Oh, it's weather forecast. Oh, we got 10. Okay. Not gonna lie, weather report is one powerful stand despite being a default stand. I just loved oh gosh. Did they call him weather report on the English localization? I just love this character so much in the anime. I thought he was such a sweetie, and I was upset when he died. Weather forecast is the dub. I got you. I just loved him so much. I was like, he's such a sweetie. Also, welcome, JT Pookie. Welcome to the stream. He did deserve better. I mean, Araki is just not shy about just straight up killing characters that you love. Like, okay.
Cream starter.
I'll take extra JoJo points.
人生最高の至福の時だ。ウキキ。
Okay, Poco Loco, that's great.
俺はアポロ11号なんだ。
If you want to put in your points faster, just use the recommended button. Nice, nice. Tempestuous Inquiry has contributed to the Friday stream with no swears challenge. Thank you very much. Oops. Oh, fuck, I fucked it up. I did want that. I'm just like... No, I want...
私は幸福の顔を作ってあげるエステティシャンなの。
There we go. I don't know, the selection is different, and I've been playing like mostly Yakuza games, so this is not what I normally play, and it's fine. I just like JoJo, even though this is not my normal genre. I just wanted to play a JoJo game because I love JoJo. Even though this game is pure fan service, it's still enjoyable. The 2v2 aspect makes it unique. Yeah, I think it's really, I mean, I like it. It's like... I would say for a, you know, a game that clearly didn't have, like... AAA budget, like or like, you know, the most budget in the world. You can see places where they had to like economize and stuff, but like, I don't know. I think it's really nice. It's like, you know, I'm happy with what I paid for it. He died. Fuck! Get off me! Let's do a combo, teen dad! Jesus. Where did he go? Where did he go? Oh, there he is. There he goes. Good. Thank you. I do my best. I wouldn't say my best is good, but it is my best. Fuck off, man. Yeah! The family that... Ora! The family that punches together, lunches together. Ah! Nice. I love the together stand combos. I think they're so great. I really think that this Jolene and Jotaro combo is really nice. Why didn't Jotaro remember that he had the holy corpse of Jesus' baked potato in his fucking pants when it was time to wake Okuyasu up? Come on! I love him! Diamoto! I did not get any JoJo's. Nice! Trust level went up! Just wait until you see the Dio Giorno combo. Oh my god! Of course they're gonna do that. They already did Dio and Diego with Dio's fucking horse and shit. Ah! I'm just living for it. I know it is like pure fan service, but like that's what I want right now. No, save him! Jotaro! Why don't you have it ready?
この世の全てをぶっ壊すために
225 hit combo. Wow. Back to destroy this whole world. No, weather forecast, that's not like you. You're such a nice boy. Why? No, Jotaro, save him. God damn it, Jotaro. He disappeared into that light.
逃げられたか
So he got away, huh? Seven-page Muda formed by Dio and Giorno. I love it. I don't know what to call you. That would be... I guess I'll just keep calling you Oto-san. I'll call you Dad for now. What's happening here, Dad? I thought at first this was all Poochie's doing, but it's not that simple, is it?
時代と世界を超えてこの場所で巡り合うことになるとは
To think we would travel across time and traverse worlds to encounter each other in a place like this. It's Father Poochie, right? Jotaro Kujo. It is! It's Father Poochie! Man, he is working it. Poochie! Dio has his part 6 looks in a skin in this game? Wow. I suppose this is the first time we've met. It's me, Dio's boyfriend! Kind of. I'm not sure what happens in the rest of Stone Ocean. I'm only up to date on the anime. I knew I would probably get spoilers by playing this and decided I did not care. So, because, as I've said, repeatedly, I do not believe you can spoiler JoJo. I think you can tell people what happens in JoJo, and it does not in any way spoil the experience or cause it to be worse, at least not for me. Because there's no, whatever you think it means, when someone says to you, Dio is a dinosaur, unless you've read it, you don't know. And there's no way to know, because you don't know. Because Araki is doing stuff that is not what anyone else would do. It's only what he would do. May I inform you that Poochie's belt defies the laws of physics? When has that ever stopped Araki? Poochie, please tell me you liked my entrance.
私が1988年のお前と出会うのはこれで2回目だがね。
Although, strictly speaking, this is the second time I've met the you from 1988. Really?
Nani?
Nani? Also from me. Oh my god, is fucking Pet Shop back? No! Poochie is your maid in this game? Oh wow. It's Animal Shop! God damn it! I knew it. Squawk!
プッチとか言ったか。てめえ、今奇妙なことを言ったな。
Poochie wasn't? What the hell did you just say? I was not listening because it was boring. Running theory, all Joestars have ADHD. It's very genetic. Worst company? Worst company? Oh my god. Oh god, we're gonna get worst company.
俺がてめえとすでに会ったことがあるだと。
How have we already met before? It was in my past, but your future. Boobity boobity. I've seen Doctor Who. This is Iraqi when people ask him who saved Josuke in the snowstorm. You don't need to know. Even if I explained, you still wouldn't understand. Actually, he's just like, it doesn't matter. And people are like, no, but who saved Josuke? He does not care. Why does Jotaro have 2 belts? Fashion. Of all the dub names, Worst Company is hilarious in a good way. That is a really good one. I like to flip back and forth between the English and the Japanese because, like, I do like them both. Poochie, there's no way in hell I'll let you go to heaven. Behold my stand, flaccid pancake. That is a real stand, right? I think it is. You can't make jokes about JoJo because what happens in JoJo is better than any joke you could ever make. Jolene is trying to stop an Elon Musk launch. I mean, Jolene, stop him! Ha 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 ha. Come on, like all this crypto nonsense is why nobody can get a PS5. Why people can't get chips for things.
Jolene, その天国とは?
The fact it's not even a joke, it's a real dub. Yeah, flaccid pancake. Yes, I think, I'm like, no, that's a thing. I've heard of that. Like the moon face thing with Jolene and the P. Or like, Giorno and the P. Or that time, Yasuko made Koichi pee himself. Why? Stop it! Jolene, that heaven you speak of.
この世界の私が求めていたもののことを言っているのだろう。
Most infamous pee drinking scene in all of anime. Can't wait for Flaccid Pancake to appear in Part 6 anime cap. Yes. Are you referring to what the me from this world is seeking?
それはもういらない。
I don't need that anymore. It's useless now. What?
私が本当に求めていた天国は他にあったのだから。
The heaven I was seeking lay elsewhere, you see. It was in Dio's arms.
私はそれを見つけた。いや、彼に我が友に見つけてもらったのだ。
And now I have found it. No, he, my dear friend, found it for me. Jotaro's like, what are you talking about? I super killed Dio. We never have to worry about him again. Come on. Dio is canonically... but I don't know. I mean... Poochie seems like... I don't know. I don't know about canonically. You know, I'm just one of those bisexuals where, like, I understand in my logic brain that people, not everyone is bisexual, but I still find it confusing and maybe a little bit fake. Like, but like a little though? I mean, like, have you seen people? A lot of them are hot. Yeah, I think Dio's actually bi-canonically. Sweet! I love that. Poochie, I am Jesus. Also, I'm a dinosaur who is a part of Jesus, who is a part of Dio. Dio Dino hit me! I am no longer a martyr who must continue walking a thorny path. I'm like sending Josh little pictures because they're doing the part of the Steel Ball run right now where they're going through the Midwest. And I'm sending him pictures of the parts where I'm like, see baby, it's corn! I am a resident of heaven who has discovered the path of truth. I mean, it's one of those things like how neurotypicals experience time where I'm just like, it's not that I don't believe you, but it is so far off of my personal experiences that I feel like I'm fundamentally missing something here because it doesn't make sense to me. But like, it's just that people think about things different and are different, and I'm like, I get it. I don't understand. The world has power to stop time, whole horse, gun. Yeah, I mean, what? That's how I feel as Ace. I'm not 100% convinced that attraction is really a thing. Like, it's just a game and I haven't figured out the rules. Yeah, I can get how it would feel that way. But it's definitely, I don't know. I mean, there's some things that are so subjective to, like, how you feel about things that it's just, like, I mean, Josh is colorblind. I'm constantly fascinated by, like, what do things look like to him? You know? Like, even something like that, because color is so incredibly subjective. And that, like, yeah, because, like, he just, like, literally can't see some things if they're all in red. In video games, just fucking constant irritation to me because I'm just like, this is an easy fix if you remember it early enough. And if you don't, it's impossible. And, like, I just, like, I don't understand video game companies. Do you know, even if they imagine that most of their audience is cis men, which is, I don't think true anymore, but, like, let's say that that's what you imagine. So many dudes are colorblind! Oh God, no! I have to spread the good news across the world. Oh God, stop him! He's gonna become a televangelist! My partner has aphantasia, so he doesn't imagine images. Oh yeah, I have that too. But he reads so many fantasy novels. Poochie sounds like an asshole. Poochie is definitely an asshole. What did you just say? I was not paying attention.
知る必要はない。
What did I say? You don't need to know.
我が友と天国のためにお前たちを
And
心
now,
全身全霊を込めて倒す。
for the sake of my dear friend and heaven, I shall defeat you both in body and soul. And also, there's a bird. Okay. Yes, I thought Jotaro had gotten a level. It's 20. I wish my priest at the church was this fashionable. I mean, right? I just absolutely love every single thing about Iraqi's like various takes on Christianity. I feel like if this had been what I had been offered in church, I would have found it a lot more engaging. Like, this is boring. It needs more lasers and horse racing and mummy Pokemons, and I could use some, I don't know, murder mysteries, and maybe somebody gets stuck inside a house and something spoopy is happening, but they don't know what it is, and then, you know, just like mix some stuff in. This is boring. Okay, that's everything. Oh, that's everything. Okay. It's that's Hot Pants. Ah, I just met her. I'm in like chapter 42 of Steel Ball Run, roughly, I think. What had just happened? They're about to get to the Mississippi. Dio has teamed up with somebody who has some version of reverb, but is different. And has stuck like words on dinosaurs to get to stab Gyro and Johnny, and they have to cross the Mississippi. There's like 3 more parts, and one of them is 2 parts because it's ears. Because, like, the eyeballs did not stay together, so that's potentially 4 parts. And, Lucy Steele has gone back to her husband. I find the age difference there, I mean, historically accurate, but a little upsetting. I mean, she's 14, but I don't know. My Aunt Debbie got married at 13. And was the only person in my family that was just like, do not listen to your family. They are trying to make you get married too young. You need to go out and do things and see the world and not have 3 babies by the time you're 17. I've been slowly reading the Bible with an ex-Christian friend of mine as a form of therapy. I'd never read it before. Some of it is surprisingly super engaging and interesting, but I do wish there were more lasers during, like, the genealogies. Yeah, I mean, when I was stuck in church, because that's the thing too, is it also depends on what kind of Christian church you're going to, because some of them are extremely more engaging than others. And I would say what I grew up with, which is Southern Baptist evangelical fundamentalism, is just like so boring and soulless. It is like Would you like to, how spiritual do you think you can feel inside like a fucking hotel conference room? Because that's what it's got the soul of. Like, that, just like, would you like to make your most, like, spiritual proclamations and acts happen inside a Denny's? It's got that kind of, it's just, I mean, a Denny's is even nicer because, like, then maybe you're with your friends and you can have some fun. Like, what if you were, like, in a car lot at a car showroom and that's where you worship Jesus? It's just soulless. It is plastic. There is nothing inside there. It is a monument to boomer suburbia and like is just as plastic. And it is, and all they ever preach on is really like culture war garbage and revelations, and so it is like incredibly repetitive because it's the same stuff over and over again. So that makes it even more boring. Because like there are interesting parts of the Bible, because like when I was being and like let me just tell you something else about Southern Baptists. Like this shit, two and a half hours long, like base. And if the pastor won't shut up, it can just keep going. Because it's not over until he's done. Which sucks. Alright. So, like, it's long, it's repetitive, you are not allowed to move, the singing is incredibly monotonous. It is just, like, the same, it's just awful. And, like, you can't go anywhere. You have to just sit there while my brain dies. And I'm just like, I can think of an amount of different kinds of Christian church that's more engaging than that. Woof, my childhood is flashing before my eyes. I mean, the most, like, interest you ever get is when, like, the youth pastor, who's always some kind of, like, you know, wannabe theater person, decides to do some kind of real ding-dong, like, skit. The one that I remember quite particularly is, I don't remember exactly all about it, but the punchline was that God made, man and woman, and that women were trouble because woman was like, whoa, man! And I'm just like, this is the fucking level of shit I'm being expected to sit through here and not be like, this is, come on. I mean, excuse the language, but this is dumb. Why do I have to do this? Like, it's extremely exhausting. I spent a lot of time reading the Bible because it's the only thing I was allowed to read. So I would just go through and pick my favorite stories. I would read Genesis again. I liked the book of Ruth. I liked the book of Esther quite a bit. I would read Revelation again and try to imagine what all the weird animals look like. And then I would just hardcore, like, go into my mind palace and not come out. Unless something fucking weird was happening, which was, like, every so often, some shit would go down. And then it would be like, oh God, what is happening? How do we even get here? Which is like an amount of everything in my life. I mean, it's like full disassociation as much as possible. Except, like, the worst part is they want to make you fucking participate. Even when, like, you know I'm gonna be a fucking cock about it. Because I don't want to. religions are like, it is God's will for me to have this Ferrari. Yeah, it sure is. Oh man, Animal Shop. Oh, I'm Jotaro this time? Shit. What the fuck? What is this? Oh my god! Okay, that's clearly not it. Oh, really? Oh, come on! Where is everybody? There he went. Oh, but... Poochie is definitely on... Yeah, I would agree that Poochie is on something. Starfinger's pretty good, though. Oh, I should have waited for that. Yes! Ora, ora, ora! Diavolo is devil in Italian. Oh, man. I mean... I'm like, Poochie's gotta be real bad because, like, Kira was already one of the most fucking terrifying villains I've ever seen. And then Diavolo was like a lot. Very scary. He says, "Oh, ka! Fuck this bird! Oh my god!" Oh, I missed it, motherfucker! This fucking bird. Dual combo moon. If I can get to it. Oh, god damn it. Ah, fucking. I hate this guy. Get back here. You care about Poochie? There we go. Yes! Dio means God in Italian, and Diavolo, oh, I thought he was already dead. You coming back up here, buddy? Alright, fine. Give me a... Yes! So, Dio is God, and Diavolo is devil, so... Part 5 in a nutshell, the son of God defeats the devil. Wasn't that the bird who hurt the doggo in Stardust Crusaders? Yes! Diamoto! What's my JoJo'lity? I'll be the judge. Woo! Levels! That's what I wanted. They leveled up Trust! Yeah, Iggy the dog and Animal Shop or Pet Shop. Animal Shop, like fight in a stand battle. You're both quite strong.
夜空に輝く満天の星を見たことはあるか
Have you ever seen a night sky full of glittering stars?
すべての星々は互いに引き合うことで一層輝き、その光を増していく。
I also did not like that bird. Fuck that bird. Like, for real. Not gonna lie, I'm vibing to this background music. It's good. All the stars pull towards one another and shine even brighter.
お前は引力を信じるか？人と人との間にも引力があるということを。
Do you believe in gravity? I mean, I'm not sure gravity needs me to believe in it, but yeah, sure. I drop shit all the time, so yeah, I believe in gravity. Do you know that there is a gravitational force at work even between human beings? Poochie, what is this hippie shit? What are you talking about? Is this dude in love with someone? Who, Poochie? Yes, it's Dio. Or is this Iraqi Snapple Facts? This is... It could be both or either. I'm reminded of Trisha Paytas' clip where she goes, "Did you know we don't even need gravity? Like, who even invented it?" That is pretty good. That's a pretty good joke. All jokes aside, Poochie is Dio's one true friend. Yeah, because he's a completely fucked up weirdo also. You probably won't be able to understand. I don't. We have arrived at the only path that leads to true heaven. A path that can guide all humans in this world to true happiness. I mean, Guy... Whatever. No. The eyes of heaven.
Nani?
Nani? No, gravity is a farce. Floats off in speed at high speed due to Earth's rotation speed. It's the time of heaven. Let the light from the holy corpse of Jesus guide you, Jotaro Kujo. When you have collected all the parts, then, and only then, will the gateway open up to my dear friend's heaven. I eagerly await the day, Jotaro. Give my dad's CD-ROM back! The day when you kneel before his reality! Poochie, stop being weird! You're embarrassing Animal Shop! See? That guy just now, he was super weird. Made in heaven. It seems like he wasn't being affected by an anomaly, and more like he's on the side of whoever's causing them. Well, he did not... Yada yada. Good grief. Reality, overriding, what the hell do any of those words mean? Reality, overriding.
仲間が敵になり、倒したはずの敵が蘇る。
Your friends become your enemies, and enemies you thought you defeated come back to life.
真実の上書き。
Reality is being overwritten? Oh God, the body of Christ compels you! Oh, Losab, you just noticed that JoJo's hat is also his hair? Yes, he has a hat hair situation. Araki has confirmed that his hat is in fact part of his head. Dad, stop spacing out! It's the baked potato of the Lord! They didn't want to draw it like Araki drew it because it's real nasty! It's resonating. There must be a piece of the holy corpse of Jesus close by! This is my favorite version of Christianity. Steel Ball Run is my favorite version so far. This is the baked potato of the Lord! Jesus H. Christ of Nazareth! Oh my God, there goes Harvest. Fuck. Ah, I got him! What do you got, Caesar?
Yeah.
After making it through Lisa's training, I thought I had become as powerful as I would ever need to be. But after fighting the Pillar Men on Air Suplina Island, I realized how naive I had been. Did I get something? No. That's a shiny thing. Jonathan?
Yeah.
Gathering the corpse parts is harder than it looks. But we can't be hasty. We need to make sure we don't miss a single one. My name is Jonathan Goodboy. I am the sweetest boy. Jesus was a stand user confirmed? I don't know. I know he's a Joestar. Probably. I mean, like, Araki has gone back and said that, like, that Jonathan and, like, did have a stand, and that if you had, you know, if the Stardust Crusaders had gone back and, like, looked at Joseph fighting the Pillarmen, I guess they would have seen him with Hermit Purple already? Well, that didn't do anything. Hey, Jono! Oh no, the sweetest boy!
何ですか?
Dio did canonically have two stands. I mean, King Crimson does as well, but that's because of Doppio. I mean, Golden Requiem is not really an extra stand. It's like an evolution. Do you think that, Polnareff's, like, weird, like, Golden Chariot thing was... No, that was... The stand just became its own thing, I guess. Epitaph is a sub-stand, apparently? Ah... Jonathan is a cinnamon roll. No adaptation here, but also Tom Cruise is not trying to be Jotaro. That's important. There is a, is the power of the Holy Corpse also derived from something stand related? Oh my God! Does Jesus have a stand? I don't know, Giorno. Do you know? I can't break that. Can I go down there? Oh. What if I landed on the thing? Okay, you just clipped through it. Never mind. Trish!
あら
Things are getting lively inside the turtle. You would not believe who is making out with who. It's wild. Ooh, do I have missions? I do. I have hormone training, fate from the past, hope for the future. Justice enslaves the dead. Ooh. Jesus has a stand. Jesus is the stand. King Crimson would be useless without Epitaph. I mean, that's true. Yeah. I know, I mean... I'm like, King Crimson is like, what if you personified ADHD? And it's pretty fucking useless. Dio and Dio have a special DHA attack. Gonna chill out in my cosmic turtle. I would also like to have a portable room. Okay. I bet Kakuin's got some levels. Oh! Wait, that's Joseph. Wait, who's fighting? Jotaro. He did get one. Okay. Oh, God damn it. He was right under there. It was Kakuin, right? Fuck. It is Kakuin. Okay. Just in case you wondered if I really had ADHD and it was really bad, I do, and it is. But I also like to push all the buttons myself. When it rips things apart, it writhes in euphoria. Of course he has a stand, since they're carrying around mummy bits. It means that he must have a new body to walk off in. Well, his mummy gives... Noriaki Kakuin contemplates Hierophant Green. So many. Alright, Kakuin. I'll select some support items. Okay. XP, JoJo points. Am I out of the trust thing? Alright, I need to buy more items, but I'll just go ahead and go. Not gonna lie, if I get to pick a stand, I get IRL, I'd pick a D4C. I'm not quite up to D4C being introduced yet. I mean, like, the president has been introduced, but they have not named him, and that's kind of where I am. Like, they just did Kansas City, they're in Illinois, and they're heading to the Great Lakes.
そこんところだが、なぜ同行したくなったのかは僕にもよくわからないんだがね。
I think out of all of the ones that I've seen, I would maybe... Maybe, I don't know. I really do like Shining Diamond. And the ability to heal people is, like, I think I would like that very much. Oh. Fuck you, buddy. What the fuck? Oh, this is shit. Man. Oh, it's this bitch is the thing. I see. Kakyoin, get over here. Not him. Okay. I was like, wait, what am I supposed to be doing here? I love this more. The U.S. president as a villain in a Japanese manga makes a lot of sense, and I love. This is more confusing than Yakuza 3 or 4. I can't even be mad at the plot. Tiamoto. Okay, take me to the store, please. I mean, if you kind of start looking at at the Yakuza games through like a kind of JoJo lens. Y'all, it is just bad today. I need to hit the inhaler. Just give me a sec. This game will spoil part 7 a fair amount. I'm okay with that. I mean, I kind of figured that would happen when I saw Josuke Higashikata 8 and Josuke Higashikata 4, and I was like, I think this is gonna spoil things. And then I was just like, I don't care. Let's play it. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. Kitty, what are you doing? Are you smelling my socks like a weirdo? I'm just gonna use one of everything with the thought that I don't know, maybe there's a trophy. Alright, fine. That's fine. I'll just take that. Hopefully the All-Star Battle Remaster will have more parts, 8 characters. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I was like, I saw that there was, I have a PlayStation 3, and then I was like, oh, there's a there's a game on PlayStation 3 for JoJo that people really like, but then I saw that there was a remaster coming out later this year, and I was like, wee! I'll just wait for that! And so that's what I'm doing. But then I was like, are there other JoJo games for the PlayStation 4? And then I found this one. Mission battle. Let's do it. Dio and Dio. I wonder if they'll be able to put Toru and Wonder of You in the game. I'm not familiar with them yet, but that sounds very interesting. Huh. Let's see. Let's take that one. That one. That one. Okay. And it's Jonathan and Jotaro. So let's check in on Jonathan, who I have not updated in a little bit. Wonder if You is a nice name. Oh, that's cool. Araki has such interesting ideas. I just like one of the things that I find like so charming, like consistently charming about JoJo is that like I just never know where it's going. I don't really get bored. It's like clipping along at a pace where I never get bored. I don't really know where it's going. And I find it incredibly charming. And really heartfelt a lot of the time. And, you know, it's just also like it's just beautifully done. Like the artwork is beautiful. The ideas are so interesting, and like the animation that they've done on the anime is like really fantastic. It works around the concept of calamity. Oh my gosh. See, that could mean a lot of stuff to Araki too, so that's interesting. Start battle. Order, 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 order! The sickest and the strongest. Finish loading, baby. Sunlight, overdrive, 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 overdrive! Two Dios. Oh, great. How many times am I gonna have to kill you, Dio? Yeah, no, these are the same Dios. This is Stardust Crusaders Dio. And this is Phantom Blood Dio. Oh, I'm Jonathan? I don't know why I wasn't expecting that, but I was not. Alright, fine. What the fuck? Oh man, the camera. Stop it! I swear on my honor as a gentleman, Dio, I have nothing but hatred for you in my heart! Overdrive!
大したことないんだよ。
なかなかやるじゃねえか。援護を頼む。行くっす。
Stop hinjackoing at me! Fucking mudaing me. What? Oh, fuck! Dio. Doom punch! Oh, dramatic finish!
お前のパワーをもらうぞ。ザワールド。
Not the word. God damn it! God damn it, Dios! Fuck! You suck!
時間を止めたってわけか。
Thank you! Fuck Dio! He sucks! Where did he go? God damn it! Get back here! Fuck, he's gonna come around the other way, I think. Is this more faster? What is this green thing? Oh, fuck! Fucking facing the wrong way. Oh, fuck! Dio, god damn you! Oh, I missed him! Fuck! Your brain is trash, Dio! Like, what the fuck? You literally could have sat inside the Joestar mansion and just been a rich lawyer if you had just minded your business. But no, you had to be a butthole about it. And so, therefore, like, you had money! What the fuck else do you want? I would simply have taken my money and been like, thank you so much, I will take all this money. I got him! So anytime anyone thinks about chasing Wonder of You or its user, a series of calamities start activating around the person. Oh my god, that sounds like if Final Destination was a stand! You're all paid up, Dio, for everything you've done over the last 100 years. Fate has led us down a long and bizarre road, Dio. He said the thing! JoJo's! Ooh, what did I get? 1 in a million potential. Alright. Ugh, I need to get up off the floor. That's enough sitting on the floor with my middle-aged ass. I like to do it, but sometimes my back is like, you realize you're 43 years old, and I'm like, and then I have to get up. I mean, it's better to move around some anyway, honestly, because otherwise I tend to get hyper-focused in the same fucking position for hours, and then later I'm like, why does my everything hurt? And it's like, because you have not moved in an amount of time. Alright, let me see. Okay, I need to check my text. I'm gonna see if my husband has emailed me. He did. He did. It is a picture of a t-shirt that says, well, paint me green and call me a pickle, 'cause I'm done dealing with you bitches. So Wonder of You is basically, if you come after me, everything becomes lethal. Fuck, that's bad! Man, Araki dreams up stuff sometimes where you're like, I don't know how they're gonna get out of this, man! Yeah, you know, you gotta have that relationship where you sending the weird shit you find to each other, like, can you see this shit? Also, this is my, like, bonus relationship hack for anybody, for any relationship. If someone sends you a funny picture that they found on the internet, or a meme, or a joke, or whatever, anything that they think is, like, funny, and you've seen it before, just act like you didn't. Just be like, oh, that's cool! Oh my god, that's pretty funny! And, like, because that person, it's not a contest to see who found the meme first. It's about, like, I wanted to show you a cool thing because I like you. So, yeah, that's just a suggestion. I think, I see a lot of times, like, people are like, I've already seen that, and it's just like, okay. I'm sorry they're not sparkling hot, but, like, you know, I thought of you, because I saw a funny thing, but excuse me. Wonder if usability doesn't have a range limit? That's super bad. And new. Wait, he was missing both his balls, but how? I went on top. Y'all, NASA is pissed today. Look what they have done to the space shuttle. Them shits is expensive, y'all. So even raindrops become like actual bullets? Raindrops hit like bullets. Oh my god. They did that a little bit with Catch the Rainbow also, which I just saw. And immediately was like, Skittles? And then I went, no, that's Taste the Rainbow. But still, that was the first thing I thought of. We also did our fair share of sightseeing, so in that respect, it was a lot of fun. Old Joseph has not admitted that Josuke is his son. Every room tits first, this guy. Alright, well, let's get the holy baked potato and give it to Jolene. My name is Caesar Zeppeli. I'm Italian, you know. This game is making me hungry and you didn't eat lunch. Well, if you're hungry, and you can, like, have some foods if you want to. Eat a cookie. I'm not gonna do that right now. I'm sorry. I'm feeling a little bit too congested for that at the moment, but I will find what I did. Oh, shit! I will have some seltzers instead. Imagine having a leaf hit your hand and just casually slip. Yeah. There's a lot of Iraqi being like, what if someone's whole bits just fucking flew off? Like, fingers, toes, you name it. Oh my god. I do find, though, because I have some body horror issues with seeing that kind of stuff. And I was like, ooh, am I going to be able to read Steel Ball Run? Is it going to be okay? And, like, I found that without the sound and the moving picture, it's a little easier to take, although some stuff I will go. There's been a couple of times where I've just been like, oh my god, Gyro's ear! And they just move. Because I don't want to keep looking at that. So like you can kind of control how long you are seeing it too. So I think it's working a little bit better for me. With the anime, I just take off my glasses and I'm like, I ask my husband to tell me what's going on. A lot of the times they are yelling what they're doing anyway, so it doesn't matter. So yeah, that has been like, I mean, I really love this because if I didn't, that would put me right off because like there's whole things I can't even watch because of that kind of stuff. But I'm just like, take off my glasses and tell me what's happening in a general and not disgusting way. Look, it's a holy baked potato of Jesus. Oh, she got the right arm. That, like, what you're talking about right there with that stand, it's just like, man, I just worship Araki's brain. Like, who comes up with that? That's amazing. We got the corpse part. Just 3 more now. Ew. Dad, what is this? Gigi will explain everything when you're in the turtle. He'll do that. Just go.
それと父さんってのはやめろ。おめえ俺より年上じゃねえのか。
One more thing. Cut it out with the dad stuff. You're older than me, damn it.
それ以外にどう呼べばいいのよ。前みたいに親父とか。
Well, what should I call you instead then? Oyaji? Like I did before?
後でいろいろ聞かせてよ。
I have a lot of questions to ask you later. Honestly, I do know what I would do if I met my father at 17, and I would absolutely be like, explain to me everything that's going on with your family situation, because something bad is happening here. Eep. Good grief. Oh shit! It's the president, y'all! This is the president! Ah yes, Jolene, stuff Jesus' mummified arm right into your butt. Like, whatever, it's fine. We do that with Jesus' arm all the time. Let's do a mission battle. What do we got? Hamon training, 9 glory gods attack. Two gods attack. I guess this is good. I'm fascinated by the landscape here. So many things are happening. Alright, ability tree. It's definitely old Joseph. Yes. And oh my god. Okay. This is good. I like it. I just like to push the button. Nice. Hermit's purple. Hermit's purple. Hermit's purple. Hermit's purple. Hermit's purple. Oh my god! Oh god. Oh yeah, that seems good. You can think, oh yeah, he... There's like gravity stands in Stone Ocean, 'cause that's where the, you know, if you are in zero gravity, it makes you pee your pants. No, but that's in Stone Ocean. Like, no, Iraqi, I don't think so. See, you get moon face. You gotta get the moon face, and that's because your body thinks that it has too much blood in it, which causes you to pee immediately. Because, like, is it a season of JoJo? If there is not some weird pee shit in it. It's not cheating if the secret doesn't get out, huh? Okay. Y'all, old Joseph is Shosuke's dad. He's off. I was very interested to see that the what is this? Oh, fuck. It's one of her fucking shitty traps. The Bastet, like, enemy. Oh, fuck. Does not have anything to do with cats. I thought that was really interesting choice. Where is everyone? Oh, fuck. Well, there's one. Starfinger, you lady. Lady, you suck. This sucks. Fuck. Oh, these buttholes. Ah! Butthole. Alright, good advice, good advice. Alright, in duel. Where'd he go? Oh, seriously? Damn! Well, I guess old Joseph is dead. Alright. It's not over. Where are you? Alright, there she is. Where did she go? Did she die? No. Ah! Jesus! I'm gonna lose. What do I do? Yes! Oh man, that was a little bit closer than I would have liked. If the world is the same type of stand as Star Platinum, it would mean that the world also has some kind of star finger. I mean, it would make sense. But like, I mean, I have a theory about that, and it is that like, Dio's just too arrogant to like ever be like, I could learn something from someone else. So he would never learn Starfinger even if he could. Like, Dio would never look at Jotaro and be like, what could I learn from him? Like, no. Dio's like, I am the perfect being! Especially by this point. He's been a vampire for a while. Yep, this is what Florida looks like for sure. I just grew up really close to Florida. And so I find Araki's depiction of it very funny. Unironically, the strongest Joestar is 33% Dio's son. Wow. Oh, we're going back to Morio. Cool. Uh-oh. Don't tell me it's gonna be Ora. I got some JoJo points. I got some points of JoJo. JoJo's giving me points. Ooh. Wait, I can... Oh, I see. Did I want to do that? I don't know. Hey. I did a little research on this incident and the details surrounding it. I've compiled all the data into a report. Would you mind giving it a read? The opinions of third parties are surprisingly valuable to these sorts of inquiries. Oh, alright. What? That was it? Oh no. Okay. See, no, don't I got stickers for him? Nice. I await your next delivery. Okay. Ooh. Shinies. Okay. So the stream is gonna end at the top of the hour. So what I'm gonna do is just go look at some of the models some more, because I found that very interesting and fun. I love this. Let's look at the models again. These are so great. Jonathan. Here he is. I mean, I do like crop tops on men, and I wish that would come back. Yes, Jonathan. Oh, okay. Nice. Oh, I can change his color. Oh! This is where we can see the colors. Oh. The booty, I mean, y'all. It's. Jonathan got cake. He's just... Yo, look at this. This is great. Smuggling 2 Sara Lee pound cakes back there. You can't tell when Zeppeli, because he's got that cape on. Same here. Just screaming as Speedwagon is wont to do. What's up, bitches? Ah! I love him. It's so good. Dio Brando. What's up? It's me. Okay, so let's find other Dio. Dio. I mean, I don't know if he's badly written. I mean, he's certainly not as complicated as some of the other ones, but like, God, he's just... Look at his knees. His little heart knees. I love him. I just, like, I don't know. There's something, like, wonderful about how, like, theatrically evil Dio is. Like, he doesn't care. He was just gonna be like this from the beginning, and he didn't give a shit. And he was just like, I'm doing it. Like, if he hadn't been poisoning Jonathan's dad for literally no reason, none of this would have happened. Oh God, fucking Kira. Who else did I wanna... Diavolo. Oh, Doppio. Oh, y'all, it's Doppio. Oh, Doppio. Doppio. Yeah, he's gotta, like, answer the phone. Oh, Doppio. Ah! Fuck you. I'm gonna kill my daughter 'cause I'm a butt. Fucking this got complicated. No, it's really good. I actually think Golden Wind is really good. I mean, there's no JoJo season where I would be like, this one was bad. But I did really enjoy Golden Wind. King Crimson! How does he work? Oh shit. What is the... Oh yeah, this is the one that where I was like, it looks kind of like... It looks a little bit like, you know, pot leaves. So I was like, hee, and I bought that one. I like Jolene. God, she really is like Jotaro in a lot of ways. Like, not in others. Made in Heaven. Johnny Joestar. Oh, I do like Johnny quite a bit. Johnny's paralyzed, so he's got like other kinds of poses. Johnny. Dang, Johnny, what the heck? Look at that booty. Made in Heaven is fun to use in this game. Wow. There he is. I'm like, where's the powder blue? I need the powder blue color. I have to fix that. Tusk. Oh, I see. Alright, y'all. This is Jesus' Pokemon. Damn, boy, he thick though. He thick, boy. Well. Scary Monsters, Dio. Dio is a dinosaur. This is Dio. Dino Dio. This is Dio. This is Dio now. This is Dio now. This is Dio now. my god. Dino Dio bottom text. Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States. I also thought it was going to be the dinosaur on a horse. You'd vote for Valentine? Jesus. I'd vote for Johnny Joestar. The detail that Dio is written all over Dio's dino body, yeah, I love that so much, because of course Dio would do that. Prancer size? I'm the president. I couldn't even read that, and I kind of am glad that I couldn't, because it was weird looking. Oh, this is dirty deeds done dirt cheap. And this is Josuke 8. I don't know anything about Josuke 8, but I know I love Josuke 4. Filthy acts at a reasonable price. Oh, the sound ones. I'm like, wait a minute. Hinjaku. And here's his... See, I don't even know how to take that fun fact about Josuke 8. He has 4 balls. That could mean literally anything. Yeah, there he is. More Dio. Yeah! I'm like, say it! The world though. The world though. Oh, okay. So he's got gyros balls? Oh, that makes sense. I love you, Josuke. I love you so much. Oh, Joseph's? Like his clacker volleyballs? See, that's the thing is, I'm like, that could mean a lot of things. There's been a lot of balls. Alright, y'all, it is 7 o'clock, that is the normal
遊びたい
time.
モードを選びたまえ。
Speedwagon, I'm trying to do my outro. That is the normal time that we end the stream. Thank you everyone so much for coming and hanging out with me. I had a really great time with y'all. If you haven't done it already and you want to follow or subscribe, I would love that. That would be really awesome. Thank you to all the people who already subscribed. You guys are so great and I appreciate you so much. We have a lot of fun here and like, you know, I think, you know, it's a good fun stream. When I get done with JoJo Eyes of Heaven, I'm going back to Fist of the North Star, Lost Paradise, and then we're gonna dip into Yakuza 5. So that's the plan. Thank you to everybody who comes by and doesn't chat. Hey, I want you to talk as much as you want, and if you can't talk, that's totally okay. Everybody who comes by and watches the stream makes the stream great, even if it's for a little bit. Thank you to everybody who watches things later. I see y'all. I know time zones are a thing, and I appreciate it. Thank y'all for the stream, and I hope everybody has a good rest of your day or night. My name is Allie. I'm from Ok2BeFat because it is okay to be fat. Hopefully, I'll see you guys on Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern because that's when the stream starts. I gotta go. Bye.